Yo, 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 yo. What's good? What's happening? That's my
What's good?
old.
What's good?
What's happening, young fellas? What's happening, groovy guys and girls?
Episode 13.
Episode 13. I gotta put that in the title. Let me cut off my production. Cut the music. Production. Cut the music.
The house band. We ain't got money for the Roots or somebody like that.
Right. We got a couple unks that, you know what I'm saying? They'd do something for a beer.
Right.
A couple beers, 12-pack. But what's going on? What's going on, Rob?
Oh man.
Again.
Well, doing some yard work today. I was supposed to be doing some videos, and then my wife, she stopped those plans and said, "Hey, we gotta go clean out the garage."
Woo.
So yeah, we was cleaning and moving stuff, dusting, throwing away, looking at, figuring out what we gonna sell on Facebook Market, stuff like that.
Okay, she's ready to get that spring cleaning going.
Yeah, pretty much.
Get some of that shit out the way. Yeah. Clear it out. I'm with it. I like cleaning up.
Yeah.
Like I'm real I'm real. I used to clean up a lot with my mom when I was young.
All right.
She used to force me to clean a lot. It became a habit. Like I wasn't like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not one of them dudes that, I clean up like probably quicker than some, you know what I'm saying? I ain't going, but I'm one of them dudes that, I like to clean and stuff like that. Like stuff neat, tidy, spacious. You know what I'm saying? It's godly. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, man. So what's been going
on with you, man? What's going on in BG's world?
Man, it's kind of like slow motion. Like I'm kind of chilling. Like honestly, like a long work week. Not too much YouTube. So I just been kind of like dealing with that.
Right.
Then yesterday I went ahead and laid down some bread to play Horizon early. So I had to do that. I've been enjoying that. I've been as soon as this is over, I'm getting right back to it.
Oh, you into that race car game got your attention.
Yeah. And I like Horizon because they got the custom, playing that game is, you can customize some of the cars and stuff like that. And it's a little realistic, not too realistic, but it's kind of realistic.
Mm-hmm.
But the graphics, the cars, they look amazing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they got just like a large category, a lot like of different cars, old schools, new schools, shit that you might drive, shit that I might drive on there. It's a whole bunch of stuff. So it's been pretty fun. And I'm just like on my gaming laptop, the graphics is looking like I think it benchmarked when I first started the game, it benchmarked my laptop to see what it can handle.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, man, let me find out I don't fucking bought this game on Steam. It's about to be crashing, but no, that motherfucker been I think it's not on ultra, but everything is at high, and it looked crispy as I don't know what though. So I've been having fun with that game. Like I'm one of those
a lot of memory.
Yeah. I think that was like shit was like 3 gigs.
Oh, that ain't bad.
No, not 3 gigs. I'm tripping. I think the shit was like, it was like, I can't remember offhand. I want to say it was like
30.
It was more than 30.
Oh, okay.
Like, it's a big fucking game. You gotta have some space. But I think it was like 90.
Oh yeah, okay. Damn. Now let me ask you this. You play Grand Theft Auto?
Yeah, I got Grand Theft Auto. I played it, we play it in and out for so long.
Right.
The same ones. So it's like, yeah, I played it for the first 6 months it came out. But you know what I'm saying? Then I played it 5 years later. Then I played it 5 years later. So it's like, you know how that Grand Theft is.
Yeah. But so they talking about the new Grand Theft Auto 6, they're saying that that's gonna be over 100 and like I think like over 120 gigs.
That's like it's crazy. You having terabyte gaming systems out here, and you only getting like 3 and 4 games on the motherfuckers. You gotta
Yeah,
like delete shit and add shit as you play it.
I'm about to do a quick search on that. But yeah, that thing is posted, man. If you got people talking about, you gotta like, it's ridiculous. The rumor. Uh,
But yeah, so anyway, um, yeah, it's like 90. It's like a 90 gigabyte game, and it was like I'm right at the threshold of only having like 80 gigabytes left on my PC out of a terabyte.
mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna have to figure out what to do about that because I'm not getting a new PC no time soon, a new gaming laptop no time soon because that's running everything that's new and current out really well. So it's no, I thought I was gonna have to upgrade eventually,
Right.
uh, but I done had this thing for a couple years now, and I still got that same processor, the AMD Radeon 6700. That's the card, the graphics card in there, but it is a Ryzen 9 joint, and it's been a little champ.
Wow. Yeah, they talking about this new Grand Theft Auto is gonna be like probably the biggest like storage in history on a game. So
Yo,
I
it
can't.
needs to be for real. I'm
Yeah, I
being
can't. I
honest with
can't.
you. It need to be the biggest because I mean they've been gone for so long. It better be super detailed, super good maps. The fucking radio better bump nonstop, all classic hits from the '80s and the early '90s,
Right.
like the first one. Like they got some big shoes to fill.
They said the rumor ending is like a final mission, and it's like a chase, and you're supposed to, as you go through the chase, and you start. I think when you leave the city limits and you go into a different city, is the game would boot up and start the game right at that moment, like you leaving one game, going into another game,
Oh,
type of thing.
that sounds hard.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
I remember one of my favorite heists on Grand Theft Auto 5 when you hit the bank and
Hmm.
then you had to like do something, you had to stop the bank truck and all of
Okay.
that. So I'm looking forward to some really in-depth type missions going on, some real sliding on some real criminal shit.
Well,
And
the police in the game supposed to be better. The AI for the police, like once you do something, they gonna remember you. It ain't, you know how sometimes it'll die down or something.
yeah,
Depending on the level of criminal you are, they always gonna know who you are. The streets gonna react to you a certain way based on who your character is, and the police will always be looking for you, pursuing you, and what have you. So you gotta know how to move in the streets and what have you. It's supposed to be way more intelligent, the game.
I'm ready to go. I want to see what that's about. I'm
Yeah.
ready. I'm ready to make my rep in the streets on Theft Auto 6. For real, no bullshit. That
Yeah.
you know what I used to do in Grand Theft Auto 5 when I
What?
would get the police on me real heavy. I run straight to that airport
Uh, well, that ain't gonna work no more. They said you got to go get disguises or plastic surgery. Something you got to do. You got to change your look up.
because once they okay, that's him. He break law. He still cause.
Right.
He rob,
Right.
and we on him.
Right.
That shit sound tight. They should
Yeah.
have. They need to go ahead and bring it out. We only been waiting for 15 fucking years.
Right. Oh man.
Yo,
Also, another thing too, man. I asked you. We kind of chat off air, but I asked you, a while ago. was the Ricky Smiley show ever on in your area? And one of the guys on the show, one of the comedians named Special K Douglas, he got this, there's a segment on the show called Man Laws. And he had a book. So I bought the book on all the what he called man laws. And what man laws are is like things we say pause on, just pausable offenses, basically.
That's dope. I like Special K. They used to be in Baltimore. They used to be on a Baltimore radio station a lot. So I'm familiar with Ricky Smiley and Special K and Head Crack.
Right.
And all of them guys. So shout out to them.
Oh, yeah. Man, he has some funny ones in this book, though, man. Hold on, let me see if I can find a good one. he got one, Man Law 22. A man cannot cry when being arrested unless you are really drunk, or if you just got tased.
I don't even think you should cry being tased.
You got another one said, as a grown man, you could never prepare a bowl of cereal for another grown man.
Why would you be? That's weird. Like, what?
Those are all major pauses.
Right, like preparing the bowl of cereal for another grown man. That's definitely weird. Yo.
Yeah. I'm gonna give you one more. He said, if you're a grown man at a Super Bowl party, you can't be that guy that asks everyone to, hey, please be quiet. I want to hear the commercials. He said, get your lame ass out of there and go home and watch it by yourself, you cornball.
Yeah. Yeah, we trying to get lit.
Trying to get lit. You ain't here trying to look at some damn
commercial. You trying to see what Jake from State Farm looking like. That's crazy.
Yeah, it was a funny book, but yeah, I thought I picked it up. I liked it. I liked that segment on the show. It's good for a few laughs.
That's what's up.
All right. So I'm quite sure, as y'all people can tell by the title,
the
hotness of the streets are those AP and Swatch.
Yo, that was so the APs, man. Listen, the AP and Swatch collaboration has caused. Shout out to my guy to be talking about cars. He always say this: causing ruckus, mayhem, and madness. Now, I believe I was the first one that came across this actual collaboration. I saw it because I'm a trendsetter. I always see things first. So I saw it. So I was like, oh, cool. Now, when it got introduced, shout out to my man Alan Anthony in the building. When it got introduced, it was a lot of AI renders introducing it as a watch. So that was the first thing. They said it was gonna have a watch. It was gonna be AP and it was gonna be an AP and Swatch collaboration for a watch, but that was wrong. Now I'm thinking to myself in my head, I'm like, I'm gonna grab one. I'm gonna grab, and not even because I'm like I'm a stunner, or I want to be a rapper, or I'm looking for some clout. But I thought it would be a really cool trinket at about $300 or $400. And I also thought if they don't make a whole bunch of these, this may be something that will be like a collectible item. So I was on like when I seen the actual renders that was the watch, I was like, okay, cool, bet. Let's do this. Let's do it. So then time went along. And then people start getting on to it and talking about it and stuff. Then we really get the understanding of what's coming out.
Right.
A pocket watch. So, it was a big deal because what? So it's the Royal Oak pocket watch. And now AP alone, not the collaboration with Swatch, has a Royal Oak watch. That's like a $30,000 watch that looks, it has that same familiar body shape. That's the only thing that's familiar. The shape of the body, you know. But it's cool. So when they said pocket watch, I was turned off, and I did, you know, I seen some of the colors, but then all these third party companies start saying, hey, is modular. So you could take the stopwatch out of the little case that is in,
right,
and we can make a phone case for this thing. I mean, a
wristwatch. Yeah,
we could make it into a wristwatch. So I'm still on it. I'm like, all right, not bad. But and I was like, is a Swatch that I might have been in the area of today. But then this morning, like I figured, but I knew probably in the last couple of days that I wasn't gonna get one because I'm not into I'm not into the craziness. I'm not into the big crowds. No, I can't take it. You know what I'm saying? I can't take it, like physically or mentally. I can't take standing in line for no 12 hours. I can't take people running and pushing me and shit like that. And I mean, I'm going, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going for it. You know what I'm saying? Even one or two things gonna happen. I'm gonna get beat up or locked up.
Right.
Because that's what's gonna happen to me. Because I can't go through all that madness and all that. Like people were just too rude, too unhinged, and too wild. So I seen what was going on. That's why I stopped wearing Jordans a long time ago. But I ain't gonna hold you. Once I seen the madness, I'm like, man, this shit is crazy. But let's take a look at the watch, guys. So I got the watch pulled up. I got the stopwatch pulled up so y'all can see what the actual. I probably should have had the stopwatch pulled up since we was talking about it. But you know, I'm getting new to this, guys. I'm getting better. I'll get better. I promise. I promise to you, 3 people watching. I'm gonna get better for y'all. Let me see here. So let's go ahead and pull this up. I'm gonna share my screen with you guys so you can actually get a visual. Right. Okay, now we got a visual here, guys. So this is what you get. This is what all the ruckus, mayhem, and madness was about today. Now these things is priced at about $400. As you can see, is the Audemars Piguet and Swatch collaboration Royal Pop collection. And as you can see, it's modular. So this actual watch face can come out of this little pocket watch setup. And it's not a bad. Some of these colors and things of that nature, if you found the right wristband, it would look pretty slick. It would look pretty slick on your wrist, you know, and it'll probably, it might be worth something, like I said. But this what was going on, guys. First, it was introduced as the watch. Then we found out it was a pocket watch. A lot of people was let down. But then, as you can see, it's modular. So you could take this white face out and put it on a slick white band, and you got your the watch. Listen, if the watch say AP,
right,
it's a fucking AP.
It's a AP.
Again, if the watch say AP, it's a fucking AP. But that's neither here nor there. So you can see design housing. I just want to show you a picture of that. Never mind this lady lips. I don't know what the fuck is going on here with these ads. But yeah, so a whole bunch of different colors. And you got you had a controversial color, the Ocho Negro. They always find black people. I don't know what that's about. The Ocho Negro is a jet black aesthetic paired with sharp modern contrast. And this is people online. This is people online. Hold on. Where's this at? All right, this is Mar Authorized Tribe managing the best they could. Look at this madness. Can I?
We are not animals. The store is not opening today.
Look at this shit. Look, this is fucking stupid. Ain't no way I'm gonna be sweaty, hot with another. You see how that man was on that other man back? Like that's crazy. That's insane, you know.
it might be too much male contact for me.
Yeah, like that's crazy. But here go another actual. This is an article by Complex, guys. So this was some of the madness that was going on today. Chaos at AP and Swatch collab lead to fights, shutdowns, and police. So you have actual malls that didn't open today because the crowds were that scary. The mall that I was gonna have to go to get my AP and Swatch collaboration was the King of Prussia,
right,
at Philadelphia. It shut down. I believe the Rob in the area in Rob's the mall.
We had the mall, Somerset Mall, outside of Detroit, in a little town called Troy, about 15 minutes outside of Detroit. They had a line starting at like 6:30 in the morning, and the mall wasn't opening for at least another couple of hours after that. And I guess the people that was just waiting was a little too ruckus, maybe scaring all the senior citizens that like to do their exercise walking through the mall. You know how you got the seniors like to walk through the mall.
Right.
I think they were getting a little nervous and upset. And the police came and shut everything down there.
Bro, this was terrible. Here go, where we at right here? Can we get a location? This is Swatch and AP line. I believe this might be New York. I'm not fucking with that confusion at all. Here go another.
Back up. Go by the car.
Look,
Go by the car. Wait for the people. By the black car.
Motherfuckers getting maced. Look at this.
Dang.
They getting
That's crazy.
Now imagine if people would have been walking out of there with those things in hand.
Oh my goodness.
And you got the thugs showing up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got the thugs showing up. Thank you. Let me get that up off you. Okay.
You had some aftermarket people too, I heard, that was out there. And they was some people said they were being offered $2,400
That makes sense. I've heard the same thing for real. Where they were actually doing the jewelers and stuff. They probably gonna do something bust down where they put some diamonds in it.
Right.
Put a little sweat. Oh, is this Sheffield Mall? I've seen the actual. Let me see. I don't want to see here. That's a long line. But I actually seen it was a scene where they actually the security guard actually maced the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
Like maced the fucking crowd for, you know what I'm saying, because they wouldn't back up. So he was like, listen, if y'all don't back up, I'm macing the crowd. And he was a little dude. You know what I'm saying? So it was like he was being overcome, paused by the crowd. And he let that mace go. I mean, he was a trained security guard. I don't see that clip on here, but boy was they trained him with that mace.
Yeah, my man was out there talking about, in the name of Paul Blart, back up.
He hit everybody eye level. Like as he was coming across with the mace,
mm-hmm.
Bro, he was up and like he was hitting everybody in the eyes.
And he better make sure he hit everybody, because if you didn't get everybody, he was gonna get handled.
Yeah, he was gonna get handled. But it was like the first, you know how sometimes when you beat the first guy up, or punch the first guy or knock the first guy out, you hit him hard enough, and everybody was like, I don't want to get hit like that. he maced the shit out of them people, bro. I'm like, you see, then once you see them running away with the ugly face, snot rolling down their face. I'm like, bruh.
That BJ running with the ugly face.
Yeah, you know how it is when you get maced. Coughing. Your sinuses is clear as a motherfucker, though. After you get hit with that mace, if you got any congestion, it's gone. You can breathe. Like when you one of them people that got like sinuses and you always congested and a head cold and a sinus infection, just mace yourself.
That'll clear you right up.
Just a little. Everything will just immediately drain. It will drop. It'll just drop. It'll just. You ain't even know you thought your nasal system was clear. That everything just dropped right out. You just got mucus all. You got your nose running all over your face.
Oh man! Shout out to holla at your boy in the chat. And Alan said Speeding and Poetic already was working on bands. Well, we knew you're gonna have some hanger-on companies out there that was gonna jump on there and overcharge for some bands, because they would have overcharged for some bands. It's a moment for them to make some money.
Yeah, man, it would have been a nice moment too. For real, honestly, people just fuck shit up. I blame. They should have never did it over and in person like that. They should have just. Oh man, what the hell? But they should have never did that anyway. They should have just kind of like went ahead and actually how do you say?
They should have just had a better way of doing it. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe they should have had oh man, I don't know. You couldn't do no lottery number type of thing where you got online, you put a deposit, they gave you a number or something. You know what I'm saying?
They should have just went online with it.
Yeah, that true. But see, some people got their computer set up to buy everything. You know what I'm saying? Like when they buy concert tickets, they can cut in line so quickly with them bots. I remember one time, a long time ago, I don't know if you remember, I think it was in a Team 100 stream, and we was talking about how they buy through Ticketmaster and all of that. And they had a guy who was showing people how to build bots on YouTube and what have you. So I think people would have, if they would have got those bots ready, you would have had like maybe 10 aftermarket people probably buying up all the watches, selling them online for $3,000, $4,000. You know what I'm saying?
Is it really any way to do a rollout like this these days?
I don't know. Only thing I can say is the only way you could make it online, you would have to make the person come in personally to get it, like some kind of lottery. You put a deposit down, here's your number 230. Come on May 30th and get your watch.
Yo, it's sad for real. Like, you can't even buy shit. Like, I kind of really wanted to get one of them little things because I feel like they're going to have some stick wristbands to go with them, and you can probably, I'm not a reseller. I'm a damn hoarder anyway. I'm not reselling the whole shit. So, like, I thought it just would have been something slick to have almost like a, some type of knick-knack conversation piece. Shout out to my boy LaShawn in the building.
Yeah. I mean, that's the only way I could think of, man, because if you just do straight online, they're gonna only a few people gonna get them. Just like those new Nike slides. You can't get those things. They selling them on they normally $90. They selling aftermarket $372 for some damn slides.
That's how motherfuckers do it, That's how they do it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, so I don't even know what to say about that, man. It's just no way around it. Ain't no winners in this type of situation unless you just had a soft pause release and don't advertise, and then just organically walk into the store and say, "Oh, Swatch got some AP," but that wouldn't last for long.
too fast.
Yeah,
Word travel too fast these days.
yeah. So it's a no-win situation, really.
Man, that's crazy. So let's I guess we can move on from Swatch and AP.
Okay.
The unsuccessful collab. The collab, a lot of the damn watches or the damn pocket watches is still in the damn store
Yeah,
because motherfuckers act like idiots.
they just
But
gotta figure out how they're gonna sell it. That's all.
now, unless you want to talk a little Google.
Okay, well, Google did have their Google show, and they did some highlights on what's gonna be coming in Android 17 update, and they also talked about a Google Book laptop. So they're firmly traveling down the same road Apple is traveling down, trying to get their own ecosystem put together. I really think this Google Book, I don't know if it's going to cause confusion with people who have Chromebooks, but I got some. I don't have an article, but I do have a little blurb here from the internet. They say Google has unveiled a Google Book, a new lineup of premium AI native laptops designed from the ground up it's for Gemini Intelligent. It's not going to be running Chrome OS. It's running something what Google calls it's their new operating system. It's going to be codenamed Aluminum or Aluminium, however you say it, depending on what side of the sea you're from. Aluminium OS. And it's got what they call a magic pointer cursor. So you know how sometimes you shake your cursor and the cursor gets larger on the screen? Well, if you shake your cursor with your mouse, it's going to activate Gemini. And then you can go ahead and either do a visual search or ask it a question or, it's got all these little integrations built into it.
So they got
go ahead.
A magic stick.
Yeah, pause. Yeah. And part of the AI integration, like I said, they also got this thing called widget creation. So basically, you ask Gemini to create a widget for you for something like, let's say, you want to do a countdown to a birthday or anniversary. You can ask Gemini to make you a widget for that. If you're working out, you can ask Gemini to make you a widget for, just walking, how many miles you walk. So yeah, they got this thing called widget creation. They're going to have a phone sync. The laptop allows seamless access to your Android phone apps without downloading them. So you can look at Instagram without downloading the actual app on the Google Book.
April 2027.
I think so. You talking about that's the release date?
No, that's the date that Google gonna say we're not supporting this no more, and it's down.
They're gonna have this glow bar LED strip on the lid that displays Google colors and serves a functional process. So I guess if you get a message or an email, it's gonna and Google is collaborating with manufacturers including Acer, Asus, Dell, HP, and Lenovo to produce these devices in various shapes and sizes. This is where I think Google makes a mistake, getting too many companies involved. No signature.
No power. No power. I haven't heard anything about power. Laptop, the most important thing about a laptop, The reason why the MacBooks, especially probably the MacBook Air right now, the Silicon series, has been probably the most monumental laptop in the past 10 years, and it's probably the most sought after laptop time and time again every time it drop, is because you get bang for budget power, like you bang for your buck power where you can actually get some shit done.
Right.
If you want to try, like, I'll say this, you invest into an Apple laptop, is a whole gang of things that you can try out. You can get into. Oh, I want to try and make YouTube videos. I want to try, I want to edit videos. I want to get into photography, and I want to edit some of my photos.
Like, what is it going to be known for? Like, when Apple is known for being a creative, or maybe somebody, something. If you're into photography, video editing, what have you, it's niche into that people know that if you want to do some editing or something, you go find an Apple product first.
But and that's my thing. Like, it's not even, I wouldn't even say it's niche then, because it can do everything and some.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, all right, let me see. I can go out and be like, you know what? I need to buy a laptop. I buy a MacBook Air. I got my MacBook Air. You know what? I want to make a YouTube video. I want to try to make a YouTube video. MacBook Air, M4, M5, whatever, powerful enough for me to sit here and try work on, edit some videos. Try my hand at video editing, or try my hand at music creation or producing or whatever. Like, Google always making shit that's based around some software shit that is not even sure anybody is interested in. Like,
I don't know anything about aluminum OS. You gotta, like,
the fact when you sit here and you hear the list of the actual people that they're gonna be working with, when it's just the same people that make Chromebooks, bruh, Google gotta stop thinking they can make some mid shit and put some software in it. And there's no, like, I'm like that. I think that's just my biggest gripe with all Google hardware. I don't care if you got a Pixel Fold 10, whatever, Pixel Fold 10 Pro, Pixel Fold 10 Pro XL. The shit is not powerful enough to be even curious about certain things. You know what I mean? Like, even like, it's certain things you can't do. Like, with my like, as much as I like my Pixel 9, like, I still got a Pixel 9 Pro XL. I love that device. I love the software. I love how you can move around the software, just using it like a budget device for real. Right. Looking at social media, taking some notes, stuff like that. But it's never no power involved where if a creative mind got one of those phones and decides, yo, I want to edit some photos in Lightroom and stuff, that phone is gonna slow down. You're gonna feel it. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna feel it, and it's like, bro, like, for what you charging, these other devices that meet your price point, they're not, you know what I mean? They're not slow, they're not slowing down. I just feel like it's gonna be a laptop that's not powerful enough to do anything outside of regular stuff. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's not gonna be powerful enough to do, you see a MacBook and a music studio, a video editor studio. You see all kind of things that you could do with even an iPad now. Right. You know what I mean? And it's like, I just feel like sometimes they just drop the ball when it comes to the performance. Everybody, what do you want to do? What would you want to do with that? What would you want to do? What do you want to do with your phone? I want to do anything. I want to do pro shit.
Right.
I want to do pro shit because the phone say pro. The phone costs, the pro and the regular phone costs a different price. Why? So
I got a little bit of a video here from
I'm
Android Authority. I think I cut the volume down. I'm not playing, but I'm gonna go ahead and hit the start on that. Give me a second. It's gonna show you some stuff about the actual about what it does. You know what I'm saying? It's telling you like how it plays your music player, but it's showing me everything I can do on my phone. You know what I'm saying? Let me scrub through this. You know, it's got the widget maker here. You want to hear the volume? I turn it on.
Powerful options that is going to be great for quick glanceable information like Gmail, calendar, Drive, that kind of thing. It does go way beyond the basic tickers and things that you can get on Windows and Mac currently. So it does let you set things up exactly how you want, which I think is one of the benefits of Android as a platform. Then again, you are working within applications, or if you are working within applications, do you really need a desktop that shows these key highlights when you're in a full screen application 99% of the time? Yeah, that's a question you'll have to answer for yourself. I will say the UI is a complete fusion here on Googlebook. It's Android, but simultaneously Chrome OS. So if you've ever used a Foldable, you might recognize this straight away. It feels almost identical to iPad OS in that it's a halfway house, for better or worse, but at the same time, it is a semi-desktop form factor in kind of the best ways. Cast My Apps is a feature that's coming here. It's 100% an ecosystem play in my mind, as it will let you effortlessly control your phone by opening any applications installed over there, right there on your laptop screen. As I said in a previous video, it's a flat-out rip-off of iPhone mirroring on Mac, and it's existed on other form. I think BlueStacks is one that you can run to run Android applications. It's a little bit like that, but in a windowed form factor. It isn't a bad thing, by the way. I actually really like this. It's better than flat emulation in those older form factors. But if you have this in general, or how any existing devices might get migrated over here, Chrome OS is definitely hanging around, and Google confirmed to us that the existing 10-year support cycle isn't changing for those existing hardware. It is staying, which I think is especially important for those in the education sector, where there's lots of Chromebooks being I guess, spread to students. Google.
It's a long video, but I ain't want to.
Ain't nothing he said excited me at all.
Yeah, I mean, it just seemed like it's more like a just a book to browse, a computer to browse.
Right.
You're browsing, the main stuff you're using as part of your operating system are all Google software, Google Docs, Google Keep, all the stuff that's on your phone.
April 27th. April 2027. That's when they're going to say, yeah, we're shutting this down. This project is over. Because that's some shit. Like, it's like...
I see you're not a fan of it.
No, that's one thing that, like, okay, y'all got the UI. Y'all got the UI, Google. You got the fluidity, you got the UI. Okay, base, it's that actual very less is more, minimal type vibe. But we need some power.
Right.
I got a fucking laptop right here that I'm, you know what I'm saying? That
right.
I'm spending money on. You know what I mean? I want to, what can I really do with it? What can I really get done with this motherfucker? What third-party apps are going to be integrated? Is this thing going to work with goddamn Black Magic? You know what I mean?
Right.
What's going on here? Like, all this y'all want to make, okay, yeah, we got this, and you can control your Pixel, and you can look at the same widgets that are on your phone. The fuck is that?
Can you buy? I'm just trying to figure out. Am I using the phone like if I was editing with LumaFusion on there? Am I using a phone version of LumaFusion or a computer version of LumaFusion with more features? You know what I'm saying?
They ain't got that fucking far yet, but they want you to. But they don't even fucking know.
And they probably gonna want me to pay $1,200 for it. Well, I would say between $800 and $1,200.
Exactly, it's not worth it. It's it's like, bro, y'all need to. That's one thing Apple does. I will say that Apple products and everything Apple, like MacBook, iPhone, whatever. It's not the same software, but it do the same shit. It's a software that runs an app really fucking well. And it runs the really important apps really well. And it works with all of the apps that are popular, that people that with big brains that get things done. It works with those people and make sure that as far as their apps go or supporting the app for anything that gets done really fucking well. You see what I'm saying? Like
Right.
It's like use me. You see what I'm saying to a degree. The app is using the device, and that's
I look at it like this. They joined this race. They started this race late. If we were talking about Google Books back in the days when there was a Nexus and they had time to ingrain the name Google Book into our psyche as something to be respected. Like Apple has had years of selling the same similar products. Like, you hear MacBook, you know what a MacBook Pro is, you know what a Mac Mini, all of those things has been around since even when they started making the first iPhone. You know what I'm saying?
I'll say this. I think, and one of the biggest things about it is people that invest in technology, like people that feel like technology is an investment, like me. Like I feel like technology is something that everybody should have. People should have things like cameras, laptops, iPads, learn how to use them because either the skills that you get utilizing these things in your personal time help you professionally, and also you can use these things to create small businesses. You know what I mean? Off the break. It's just like the guy that walks around with a really like nice mini printer, a camera, and an iPad, who walks around, takes pictures of people, edits them, and prints them out. He has a whole full-on business because he's got a couple pieces of equipment that do shit really, really well. You know what I'm saying? And that work together really well. So it's like I think it's like when I think of technology, when I look at my gaming laptop, I know what I could. Oh wow, I could play the most high graphic fun games ever. I could edit my videos if I wanted to. I could make thumbnails. There's so much I could stream with it. It's so many things in my mind. Automatically, I know what I can do with this piece of equipment, and I know why I spent the money that I spent on this piece of equipment. When I look at my MacBook, it's not the gaming thing, but it's the productivity thing, and it's it's the running the business thing. And I know that all of whatever type of business I want. If I want to start a tax business tomorrow, I can open up my laptop and download all the apps from the that are for taxes and start doing fucking taxes tomorrow. And this PC is powerful. I mean, this MacBook is powerful enough where I could run it all and I won't have no issues. Know what I mean? And it's like you look at shit like that and it's like, what you trying to find a place for it?
Right. And that's what I'm saying. Aluminum OS hasn't earned that confidence that I can do all those things you just said. I'm wondering what can aluminum OS hasn't won the trust of the public for them to say, when you're trying, like you said, you want to run your business and you're in the store and you're looking at a PC, a Mac, and then you see a Google book and say, okay, I need something to help me run my business. You ain't gonna have that confidence in aluminum OS that it can get the job done. Like I said, there's no trust built yet with that software.
Yeah, that's just the thing. Like, that's why I look at Google like they weird. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, like, as an assistant, really fucking great. You're really fucking great, Google. On my S26 Ultra, I you know what I'm saying? I love it. Oh, you know what I'm saying? I love the whole long press the home button, and that Gemini pops up. I can ask any fucking thing I want to. You're a really great fucking assistant. But when are you going to take it and move the actual goalpost forward and stop playing and actually because they introduced so many products that they cut off because they have do the shit. They had like Google sit back and think about. I feel like they don't sit back and be like, "Yo, we're gonna make a laptop." Now, what? Especially if you're making an OS, what about this OS is going to make people want to fucking utilize this piece of equipment? What about this? How is this OS going to interact with the rest of the world? You know what I mean? So it's like, if it's just, but you know, it's they're really not. It just seems like they just not putting no thought into this shit. Like, really, it's what I know. Sometimes things take time to develop, but like, what's the on and off? Like, it's too much technology out here. It's too much fucking homework that you could copy to bring out an actual device that, okay, now bring out a device that's powerful enough where you can say, okay, you can look, you can fuck it. You can get rid of your MacBook and your gaming PC right now, because you can game on here and you can add videos on here. You can get rid. You can't do that. You can't do nothing with that. You can't get rid of nothing for the shit that we looking at. I don't think.
Right. Hey, go to the chat real quick. We've been on a nice little long run here. We haven't even hit the chat.
All right, let me go ahead and hit the chat. Yeah. Shout out to everybody, man, that came through, man. It's your boy BG Tech Life, man. We appreciate y'all, man. We really got much love for y'all. All 6 of y'all in the building. But let's just go ahead. Takashi said, if you ain't got an AP, you're a little boy. Man, I don't give a fuck about Takashi 6ix9ine, man. He, you know what I'm saying? He's put him in the right cell, he'll be a little boy. Again, shout out to LaShawn in the building. Yeah, I seen Speedgen put something out with the bands. Like I said, I thought it was dope, man, but I'm not, listen, like, you know what I'm saying? I did have $400 for that shit, but I'm not gonna be, look, I ain't got time. I'm too big to do fucking gymnastics. Google said they will still make Chromebooks. They need to, because this shit ain't gonna go nowhere.
Well, I mean, is it a Chromebook? They trying. I don't know, man. I need to walk into the store. I need to go into a Best Buy, and I'm gonna go ahead and mess around with it and see what it's like.
Going to Best Buy and Google so full of shit. You'll go in there and that motherfucker be dead. All right, pause. I don't know if there's something pausable. Let me see here.
Yeah, you said something about Apple, man.
In the building. I say by 2030 they will shut that down. I say 3 years earlier. Yeah, that shit.
That's another problem. They don't ride out the bad time.
All right.
The minute something go bad, they're like, "Whoop, we done with it."
Yeah, how did that hardware team feel? Like, y'all just be batting 0 for 0. Like, y'all got phones, but only really because people fuck with the software. Like, you know what I'm saying? We really get into the phone. Like, there's some shit I could knock about the phone too, but I ain't doing that right now. TJ, how many times has Google came with something, man? Mad times. They got a whole website dedicated to it. And LaShawn said, hey, now, BG, watch your mouth. Man, listen, you're an Apple fanboy, shorty. LaShawn, you're the Apple fan. Don't get in here trying to defend Google. You got tired of that shit. Even you got tired of that shit. So don't get in here and start acting like you actually care about what Google is doing. You don't give a fuck about this laptop. You would never put that MacBook Pro M5 that you got down for any of this shit that Google is hustling. You would never.
Tell them to stream with one of Google Books.
Right. He would clutch his fucking pearls. If I walked up and I said, hey, I got the newest motherfucking laptop from Google. Give me your MacBook, LaShawn, and you take this shit. He would pick that MacBook up and run out the fucking room like it was his only child.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. And I'm right. I'm right, LaShawn. But
Oh man, but yeah, man, that's it's just interesting to me, and it all comes down to commitment and selling everybody on the software. They got to do a better selling job than just have an Android show. They really need to be. I mean, too bad they don't have like a Google. Do they got Google stores like Apple stores? I don't think they do.
I don't know what they got.
All they got is a spot inside of Best Buy.
They got a Google and what? Don't they got one in New York? I'm interested in the G book though. No, you're not. You just trying to save face. You are Apple boy, LaShawn.
It all depends on how much a Google book costs. If they trying to sell it to me for the price of a Apple Air, it's got to be below an Air. Air is $9.99 base. It's got to be like $500 to $800 for me to even look at it and give it consideration.
Look, if I motherfucking get that bitch and I motherfucking can't download CapCut, if I can't download LumaFusion, and then when I go to plug this motherfucking dongle up with this motherfucking class 3 or class 10 SD card in it with 20 minutes of 4K footage, that's about 20 gigs. If the bitch even start glitching and I done already spent my money, I'm smashing that bitch against the wall. Because that's the situation that I'm putting laptops in. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree. Totally agree.
So I don't want to hear nothing from Google about them and that bullshit. I'm gonna be honest with you. But on another note, man, I think we had a great episode today, man. I was very, very excited to come and talk about AP today, man.
Yeah,
that's been interesting, and that's been the whole craze.
Yeah. Before we close out, though, got a quick little story.
Let's go. Let's do it. I like it. I like surprises.
Let me see here. Give me a second here. Let me see if I can get this pulled up. But it's not really anything like crazy. Let me see here. Image file. And this is. I gotta find it. Should have been more prepared, but it's my fault.
It's okay, Rob. We know that's why you the uncle. Call you Uncle Rob. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. Appreciate that.
Man, we know you glitch out sometimes. That's when we just sit you in the corner with the big hoodie on and your big hat.
Why I gotta glitch out? He said I glitch out. That's messed up. All right, I got it. I'm about to screen share it. Give me a second here. You know, sometimes when you download stuff, it doesn't.
Yeah, we don't want to see everything you download for damn sure.
No, I don't do no stuff like that now. But in this story, you can go ahead and show it real quick. All right, a woman was out of town on work, minding her business, and she caught her husband cheating on her when his mistress went into their room to the bathroom and stepped on her smart scale. Now she got it all hooked up to her phone to track her weight, and she got a notification on her phone that a 130-pound woman had stepped on her scale at 1 a.m.
Motherfucker, better go ahead and just pray. Go ahead and get his divorce lawyer ready. And if you know what I'm saying, look like they got a nice crib, so he probably got some bread. Collectively, let's go ahead and get ready to lose all that, bro.
Yeah, he got busted. You can take it down. I just wanted to show the article, but yeah, he got busted. Got busted for what is? I mean, that's the weirdest way to get busted, through technology.
Like, I mean, it's so much stuff out here. So many cameras, so many nuts camera and your neighbor nuts camera and you know what I mean? It's
Right.
like that is a crazy way somebody really into fitness. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so you got the motherfucking scale hooked the Wi-Fi. So scale hooked the Wi-Fi. And that motherfucker still talking to you, talking to the iPhone.
Right.
Man, see, and that's how, like I said, iPhone work with everything. And it's talking to the iPhone. The motherfucker get on there, motherfucker hold. Who the fuck is 130 pounds of motherfucker else?
Right. Look at I'll let your boy say scale snitching on you is wild. You can't even trust the scales anymore.
Then, you know what I'm saying? How much, then we don't know, you know what I'm saying, how much his wife weigh.
But my point, I mean, and he probably didn't know she went in that bathroom and stepped on the scale.
I mean, he's
But
goddamn.
why would you have your girl your side piece at your house?
Because he don't like his house. He don't like his house. He don't like his life. He must don't like his life. I'm very comfortable with my house, and I'm very comfortable with my. So I like all this shit. So
Me too. I'm with
you. Is the people that's going here that's supposed to be here.
Yeah, I'm with you. But yeah, I just wanted to bring that up before we close out. I thought it was a funny story.
That shit crazy. Well, that's a good one, Rob. And we got another one from Rob, guys. Let me know what y'all think, man. Shout out to Rob, man. Another good video. But yeah, guys. So we're gonna close it out today. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, yo. I really feel some type of way about Uncle Rob. I really feel some type of way about the viewers, man. I really didn't feel like this shit today. These is one of the days like this last little week. Content creation has been the last thing on my mind. Yeah. But you know, I really rock with what we do on Saturday. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, man, I'm going like I ain't letting nothing stop me. I had personal issues going on. And you know what I'm saying? I'm not feeling 25 like I normally feel. Right. I was 66 today. You know what I'm saying? But I really wanted to come and congregate with the fellas, the good brother LaShawn, the good brother TJ, good brother Phone Tech at work. And shout out to all the good brothers at Team 100, everybody that falls through here, man. And in solidarity, man. It's kind of like a little, I'm so glad that I pushed my M's in because sometimes you don't feel like it, but then when you do it, you be like, man, you be happy you did it, man, type shit for real.
Yeah, for sure. And all the replay people, we appreciate y'all too for the support.
Right. Peace up, A-Town down, motherfucker. But it's your boy Rob. Well, it's your boy Rob. I'm not Rob. I'm trying to do an outro, but I want to include you, but I want you to do your own outro.
All right. Well, again, appreciate everybody out there, man, and for showing up. We're gonna go back. We're gonna be back on my channel for episode 14. God willing, brother BG will be able to be there in good health and in great spirit.
No, fuck that. Hold up. Hold the fuck up. We're not going to do that. Hold on. No. We're not doing that. Let's not start praying for me and shit like that. Ain't nothing that fucking serious. But you need to pray for me. So we just going to bring that back. The outro, Rob. I appreciate your prayer. I don't need them motherfuckers yet, though.
Okay, all right. My bad. I mean to have y'all prayers. I mean for y'all to be out there ready to start up a page, a donation page for you.
Let's start over again. Fuck that.
All right. All right. Well, I appreciate everybody for coming through episode 14 on my channel. Shout out to everybody out there. And yeah, we're gonna catch you guys in the next one.
BG, I'm out. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure next week we'll be on Rob's channel, and I'm not gonna bring up God and say hopefully Rob is here next week and none of that shit. But yeah, make sure y'all subscribe to RP Tech Reviews. That's what it would be next week. It's the Rob and BG show, and we out.
Peace.
Peace.